Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Rogues Gallery. It's good to see you all. I did not post to the hellscape formerly known as Twitter. And so I wasn't sure who would show up. But I'm here. I'm muted. Hold, please. You have audio? I'm not muted. Okay. Shadows, I think it's just you. Let me catch up on the chat. Obi-Wan Pez, welcome. It is good to see you. Detective Zen, thank you so much for your resubscription. 14 months on a 9-month streak. Welcome. Sets up auto dialer to the comms system, runs holographic transmission of the captain, trying to scam the other races out of gift cards. No, the captain wouldn't do that. That doesn't sound like the captain at all. Okay, no, it really doesn't. What is with the internet right now? I actually just had a bounce. I don't have a dumpster fire internet other than this, and I don't currently have Shentel, so yeah, we'll cross our fingers. It's the first day of classes, so the internet has been a little wobbly in this area. The Inner Wilds feels like some sort of movie where you go inside of a submarine and shrink down to minuscule size and then go inside somebody's nose. I'm sure I've seen that a few times, but that feels like the Inner Wilds. NeoGuts also, hi, it's good to see you. I'm lost. Hi, Puddleglum. Toddler's toys off the science station. Oh no. Nope. I'm pretty sure it was here. I was trying to watch Stephen Joy's earlier, and I was on campus while finishing out my workday, and it would not stay connected to his stream. And I'm sure it's just because it's been a few months since things were this overloaded internet-wise in this area. And on top of that, it's like 90 degrees outside Fahrenheit, which is around 32 C. And it's supposed to get hotter all through the week. Yay! It's the hottest temps we've had this year so far. Normally, unless a rumor was spread via the Pranks Corp beforehand. I missed something, but whatever. Also, I do want to say welcome to Woody Scales if you're here. Thank you for the follow about an hour ago. Your Wi-Fi complains about all sorts of things. I'm not using Wi-Fi. Like, I'm hard connected. And I have, when they set up the new service in the new box, and they were plugging stuff in, and I was chatting with them as they were setting it up, he put, like, they have titanium connectors, and they're shrouded at the end to prevent noise interference at the connection point. I forget what it is, some sort of housing that goes over the connector that helps block interference. And I was like, that's great, because noise on the line was the problem that we were having with Shentel, and it's been fine ever since, and it seems pretty stable now. There was just that one little dip. So about the auto dialer, gotcha. Anyway, we do have a rough hard out today. The Stream Punks were supposed to start Legacy of Silver Creek today. That is not happening for reasons that I saw some news site dubbed the hurricane, despite the fact that it wasn't a hurricane, it was a tropical storm, and that the word hurricane is a crime against language. But hang on one second. I want to look up, because I didn't do this beforehand, and I was going to. For anybody who did not have a chance previously to watch Secrets of Silver Creek, there is a playlist on the YouTube. I just have to find it, because that's what I forgot to do, was to find the playlist. Secrets of Silver Creek was an 8-episode it says podcast on here. Is that... No, this is video, right? Yeah, okay, good. I was like, when it lists podcast, I was like, what? Anyway, the Streampunks did an 8-episode short series of predation called Secrets of Silver Creek 2 years ago. And Legacy of Silver Creek will be building upon that. Anyway, the playlist is out of order. 1, 2, yep. The playlist is in 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sadly, I do not have the power to correct that. But if anybody wants to find the playlist, it is there. Also, welcome in, Stephen Joyce. Hello. I hope that the end of your Valorant stream went well, and I hope that you were successful in shooting things or building skills, one of the two, or both. Trying to remember what I do. Commands. There are commands. I don't remember commands. I forgot how to phrase them. I'm gonna get a shout out in there for you. But welcome everybody. Hi, I'm Rogan27. Welcome to the stream. I just forgot it's slash. There we go. I figured I had somewhere I probably have the exclamation point version, but the slash version pops up that little thing, and all you have to do to follow is click the little heart. And Stephen Joyce is well worth a follow. Stephen Joyce is a variety streamer who does lots of puzzle games, lots of wonderful indie games. Like, I discover so many great indie games from watching Stephen, and it's just an all-around cozy, wonderful place to be, hanging out in a Stephen Joyce stream. So you should go and enjoy Stephen Joyce next time that he's live. Anyway, I'm Rogan27. This is the Rogues Gallery, and I was just updating, saying normally on Mondays we raid over to the Streampunks on Althaven. They were going to start a new TTRPG tonight called Legacy of Silver Creek, which builds upon their prior 8-episode RPG Secrets of Silver Creek, which, if you want to catch up, there's the YouTube playlist for it. Episodes 2 and 3 are swapped, though, on the playlist. So, but thanks to the tropical storm and earthquake that hit Los Angeles yesterday, they decided to delay a week, so that will be starting next week. But supposedly Eric is going to stream some Baldur's Gate 3 in that normal time slot on his channel. So we'll be looking for him to go live and plan to raid over there at the end of my stream. I do a variety of things. Monday night is supposedly driven by this spin wheel thing. I caused the gods to become angry. No! This wheel is games that people have redeemed masks to put on the wheel, and I'm supposed to play these at least once. This wheel, people redeemed a lot more masks. And I'm supposed to do full playthroughs of those. The game that we're playing tonight, Outer Wilds, was on this wheel, the one-shot wheel, but I couldn't stop playing it. So this has been an all Outer Wilds Monday night stream for a few months. And then on Wednesdays, I share things from Special Collections and University Archives at Virginia Tech. Coming up this Wednesday, I have materials on the theme of World War II on the home front, primarily the US home front. And so it's going to be things like World War II ration books and scrap drive flyers and things like that. So that should be a fun time, 2 hours long, 2:30 p.m. on Eastern time on Wednesday. And then Saturday, I've been playing retro games. I've been playing through the Ultima series. We're currently on Worlds of Ultima 1, The Savage Empire. And this was all to get me to Worlds of Ultima 2, Martian Dreams, a game that I started as a kid and never got to finish. And we're so close. I just have to finish this one, and it's the next one in line. And I'm so excited. The one we're playing is also good, but I have been waiting to go back to Mars. And then on Sundays, I'm swapping out weeks between Mass Effect Andromeda and Control. So it was a Streampunk one shot. You're right. And in fact, I have no idea how much longer Outer Wilds will take. We're close to the end of the base game, but I installed the DLC, and the goal will be to finish the DLC before we finish the base game. And I've heard that the DLC is an equivalent amount of content. So probably a bit more. I have not streamed the last 2 Saturdays and Sundays. I took last week off of work, and I ended up taking both weekends to relax. But this week, the plan is to be back and do my full regular schedule again. So 20 more hours, woo! The plan tonight is to try and brave the anglerfish. I'm a little frightened, but the options are the only 2 outstanding things I have besides the DLC are the vessel, which is somewhere past the anglerfish, and whatever they built at the core of Ash Twin. And I have some inkling of how to reach the vessel. I'm clueless as to how to get into the thing that they built inside Ash Twin. So the plan is to go to the vessel. And if we manage to do that, then the next thing is figure out how we enter the DLC, because I don't even know how to do that at this point. So, hi, Pukara. Welcome. Okay, so I'm gonna shift around windows. I need to actually open the application, but I should probably try to get the game going so that we actually play a little bit of it before it's time to leave and go say hi to somebody else. But I didn't even open the game yet, so we're doing that. You only need trigonometry as a backup? What? Also, that is very good news because I never took trigonometry. my maths and sciences were more focused towards trees than trigonometry. I know nothing of the DLC. None of the people I've seen play this game have done it. I'm excited for it. I don't know anything about it, except that when I looked at content warnings, it mentioned that the DLC has content warnings that you would expect from like a horror game, like jump scares and things like that. I know nothing more than that. Okay. I have no deaths yet. I also have no idea whether any of my mods are actually going to be here at any point tonight. It's fine. I can do it all. It just, they're much more familiar with the commands than I am. So just make sure that my windows are how I need them to be so that I can monitor and see when Eric actually goes live, which shouldn't be until around my normal ending time for Monday night. I just want to make sure that I've got my windows situated so that I can see it when it happens. Haha! Success! Also, if you didn't know, I am a humongous fan of the Streampunks, and their most of the time GM is Eric Campbell, who will be looking to raid tonight. But I have my Outer Wilds shirt on, but you might notice, well, you might have noticed in the other image, I had the Streampunks logo hanging on a wall back there. I've got the Streampunks cup. I love the Streampunks. Fafo? What is Fafo? I'm not familiar with that. That would be awesome, Puddleglum. I don't want to be eaten by space anglerfish. The only way I've ever gotten past the anglerfish in the past was to abandon my ship. Every time I've gone in my ship, I've been eaten. Oh, F around and find out. I'd never seen it written as Fafo. Got it. Yeah, the sticker, I wasn't sure if it was visible. I shifted things around a little bit because my microphone, I don't know, I changed where the camera was situated, and the microphone is in the shot now when it's the wider shot, but it also meant that it was in front of the bard, and so I had to move the bard. So I wasn't sure if the sticker was still visible. Asterisk doesn't start with an F. Okay. What we did last time was something. We did something last time. We did Southern Observatory. That's what we did last time. Finally managed to go to the Southern Observatory. Was taught about the cyclones on, except that we already knew about them. It's a far asterisk. But yeah, there's only two question marks: the vessel and Ash Twin Project. Adventures of Tony, hello, welcome. How is your place of residence? I hope that you are doing well. Welcome back. Thank you for the 32-month resubscription. Asterisk. Ça c'est le meilleur comics. No more French, I promise. I don't know all those words. I took 1 year of French, and it was in 8th grade. Raid? Was there? No. The raid was a while ago, wasn't it? I'm confused. But also, raid? It's the best comic. Gotcha. I should pay attention to the game a little bit, but I enjoy chat. Oh, Tony, it's great to have you drop in. It was a sub. Yeah, it's fine. It all deserves this. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I knew there was something I forgot. This is what the whiteboard sitting next to me is for. None of the new emotes are in the emote fountain. Then doing lunch and shopping with my mom for your birthday. Is it Adventures of Tony birthday time? Because if it is, happy birthday. Soon. Well, happy early birthday. Which I've been told is not a thing you're supposed to do according to German custom. But I'm not German, so. The Nomai warped to this solar system in a spaceship called the Vessel. They were attempting to follow a signal from the Eye of the Universe. We know that. The vessel crashed somewhere in Dark Bramble. Its warp core broke when it crashed in Dark Bramble. I launched my scout into the seed at the Nomai grave and took photos of an enormous derelict Nomai ship. I have yet to figure out how to get to the ship. You start celebrating August 1st. That sounds good. I'm taking off an entire week for my birthday from my normal job. And it's about a month from now. Oh gosh, I'm going to be 44 in about a month. Feels weird. Mostly this year I have not... It's been a struggle to remember that I'm 43. I should just use the map. Travel by map. Like the Muppets. I need left stick to work, please. There. Yes. Last stream, I broke the universe with a paradox. It said game over. I did. Don't look a day over 37. Thank you, Obi-Wan Pez. I always forget my age now. I know what my birthday is, but I never remember how old I am. Half the time I still feel like I'm 16, except my body doesn't. Be Right UK, welcome back. Thank you so much for the 32-month resubscription. Hi! It's my 10,000 month anniversary, or in non-binary, I guess it's 32. Nice. Okay, this is going to go badly. I am going to get eaten by anglerfish. I am absolutely certain. But I'm gonna try and go in the ship. It's scary. They're attracted to sound and they can't see. We learned that. So if I go really slow and don't make any noises, but maneuvering thrusters make noise. Okay. I have some forward momentum. Not earlier, Shadows, no. But he did say that since the punks will not be live tonight and he's in good shape, has power, etc., he's planning to be on during their normal time slot and play Baldur's Gate 3 then. We should fly really close to them. Yeah. We have some momentum now. What? Wait, what game are we playing? Well, Clearly not Star Trek Adventures, right? We're in a spaceship. Oh, wait. I mean, I suppose it's possible that Star Trek could have a wooden ship. The Bajoran the Solar Sailor was partly wood, wasn't it? At least on the interior. You had to do adulting at the beginning. Yeah, you just missed chatting. Honey heist for your birthday? Nice. I need to get a copy of Pendragon because it looks really good and it has solo play options. I am trusting that the anglerfish respond only to sound, and I am not hitting my engines. Hannah! Hi, welcome! Mod time! I did poorly earlier. Steven rated, and I struggled to remember how to get the shoutout command to work. I figured it out. I was trying to start it with an exclamation point, and it needed a slash instead. Does anybody else in the outline of the ship that's on the lower left, does anybody else see Darth Vader's helmet on top of it? Because I do. Hide the contraband! Okay, I figured it couldn't just be me. Like, it looks like Darth Vader's helmet. It's the cockpit of the ship. But on the diagram, it looks like Darth Vader's helmet. I have a dock with all the... Yeah. I would if I was modding, but I don't have that available to me when I'm streaming, because usually I just remember, but I couldn't remember that it was a slash instead of an exclamation point. This is like the short... Wait, a short of Darth Vader in SpongeBob? You know what would be great to mix? Oh, now I want a mashup of Lil Cthulhu and SpongeBob. That would be amazing. If you haven't seen Lil Cthulhu, it's adorable. You just have to forget who created the Cthulhu mythos and what a garbage human he was. The texture on some blocks in the game. No, I want it and I'm also scared. Yeah, that's the appropriate response. I'm just going on momentum. I have not hit the engines since we entered. I'm going to have to use thrusters to be able to enter the nodule there, but I don't want to attract the anglerfish because they will swallow me in one gulp. Good thing about him being dead and Cthulhu being so widely adopted now, you could totally avoid him. True. Unlike some other fictional properties that, let me just say, fuck turfs. I'm so frightened. I think I've alerted the anglerfish. I think I heard an anglerfish roar. Uh-oh. Well, we knew it was going to happen eventually. Maybe less thrust. It was, I was not perfectly aligned and I had to thrust in. I was required to thrust in order to get into the hole. I'm sorry. I didn't know thrusting was going to be necessary. I have no idea what direction I'm traveling right now. Phrasing. Uh-oh. Nope. Nope. Autopilot, no. No. No, 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 no. Otto was mad at me. I have never enjoyed dying so much in a game. Thrusting, and then things got very warm. I love this game. This is such a great game. I'm excited to see what they come up with next. I mean, I still have plenty to play in this, and I will probably play it again off stream after I finish it on stream, but I am excited to see what they do next. All right, Dark Bramble's on the other side of the sun, so I don't want to autopilot there yet. To play it would frustrate you? It strangely has not been frustrating for me. I generally don't like roguelikes because I get frustrated. But this one, you die a lot, but you learn as you go and you're slowly piecing together the pieces of a puzzle. So it's not the same as like Hades frustrated me, because Hades, you're just going through the rooms over and over and over and over and hoping that you make it further, and it wasn't as rewarding for me. This is really rewarding because even when I just randomly go off somewhere that I've never been, I discover something amazing. And there's mystery and puzzle solving, and so overall I've just really enjoyed it because it gives me the reward. It gives me rewards that for me are interesting and meaningful, in a way that the things that I got of just like making myself stronger in Hades weren't rewarding in the same way for me. So yeah, I guess that's the difference for me. I will do a self-care, and I don't want to drift, so I will stretch. And little things like the death that I avoided, I have it. Yes, I have not figured out how to get inside of it yet. Oh yeah, I got the shirt. Because navigating with your feet is not out of the question. One of the streamers that I've rated a couple times recently plays all of her games with her feet. Yeah, I put in a thing asking them to like notify me when the shirts became available again. And so when it did become available, I went and got one cuz it's such a good game. I needed the shirt. Okay. I know there are fish. I do not want them to eat me. I know that in the 90s saying eat me was a thing. I don't want them to eat me. Please. Oh, I'm badly aligned. I need to go in the red one. Are there anglerfish in this first one or not until I get into the next one? I don't remember. I thought there were. If I get eaten, tell them I tried. I can always hop out. Like I've survived getting eaten before by letting the ship get eaten and I ejected. I'm trying to go in with the ship because I have a much longer air supply with the ship. Shoot. I think I'm gonna scrape. I did. Oh, that made noise. I heard a growl. I think they're coming for me. Yeep. I don't think this is the right one, but as long as I didn't get eaten, I'm okay with it. Because there's a red one there. Only this time, anglerfish. Oh, heck. What do you think? Am I gonna bump its... I think I'm gonna bump its tentacle, and it's not gonna be good. Oh my. The tension. The urge to hit a button. And it's growling and I don't want to make noise and I just have to be patient. Onward to the deeper nipple. At some point I'm going to have to launch a scout launcher. But I'm not there yet. And this is not a safe place to launch it. That one looks different. Doesn't it? That looks like bubbles. Like, are those anglerfish eggs? I've not seen that structure before. This is new. And I'm not sure I want to be here. Am I in the anglerfish nest? Fudge. This is fine. Yes, this is fine. This is completely new. I have not encountered this before. I am fascinated. Hi. Is there a reason I want to be here? This seems like a dangerous place to be. I think I'm going to get eaten. I think we might want to head out of here. I didn't see anything in particular that I want there, so I'm gonna head for this nodule. Alright, we have duplicate signal. Heading for the closer one. I have to find the graveyard. I forgot how to get to the graveyard. If I can get to the graveyard and launch through the nodule there, then I follow the closer of the duplicate signals through these nodules as much as I can to eventually reach the ship. Like, I understand how to navigate the place, I just don't remember where the graveyard is. Alright. It's getting further away. I want it to get closer. Okay, we got double scout. Why is it moving? How is it moving? Oh, it's still flying? Huh. It never hit anything. That's a new one on me. The egg structure was bizarre and amazing, and I'm very curious about it, but I don't have any reason to stop other than the curiosity, so... Bonk. Yeah, it's just still going. Interesting. All right, I'm gonna have to deviate somehow, because I'm not finding what I need. And I'm just gonna hope that there aren't anglerfish quite where I am. I don't want to hit the spikes, thank you. I don't understand the anglerfish. At first I thought like they were destroying the sun to stop the anglerfish from like destroying more planets or more systems, or like it was a stopgap, but that doesn't appear to have been part of their calculation. Ow. Uh-oh. I'm gonna damage the ship, and it's not gonna be good because I'm gonna have to get out, and I don't know where I'm going. I have never kept the ship this long inside Dark Bramble. I froze. Stay away. It scared the heck out of me. I'm sorry. That was really scary. Okay. I don't remember how to find the... I know where... I'm silly. I just have to locate the beacon. Right? Okay, stop the ship. I'm gonna stand up. Locate the beacon! Because there should... I need to find the escape pod that is in here. Which should be a distress beacon, but I'm not picking up any. Maybe I went too deep. I'm not picking up any signals at all from anywhere. I think I thrust too deep. Well, might as well keep exploring then. Let's see, Scout is 7 meters. 7 meters. Why does it just keep... The Scout has to exist somewhere, doesn't it? I've definitely gone in a full revolution. And it's 7 meters to the right. I'm gonna keep thrusting until we bottom out. Ah! Oh, heck. It's right there. Don't see me. Don't see me. Don't hear me. See me. Don't see me. Don't hear me. Don't touch me. Don't feel me. That looks like an anglerfish, doesn't it? That light in front of me, that feels like an antenna. We escaped one. I think it's possible to just be lost in here forever until the universe blows up. I'm okay with that. I mean, it'd be better if I could find the distress beacon and actually make progress, but I'm getting experience on how to navigate without being eaten by the anglerfish, which is nice. That is experience that I needed. Imagine if you could go in so deep you escaped the big boom. Well, we did try to leave the system and just fly out into space. And we escaped the big boom. But the time loop still reset. There's an anglerfish right next to me. It's totally gonna eat me. Thrust. It's so scary. Tony, I hope that we see you later. I hope that your meeting goes well. Eventually, things will just blow up and I will start again from outside, but this is useful experience. Also, what was up with the eggs? There didn't seem to be anything there except the eggs themselves. I could have gotten out and flown around them, but that seemed dangerous. Egg. I didn't really want the egg on my face. It's right there. It's down and to my left. Nobody breathe. Because there's an anglerfish right there. Oh, but there's jaws there. No. No. Ah! Holy mackerel. I'm getting pretty good at navigating without having them eat me. That's good. Somehow I am in so deep, I cannot pick up signals from anywhere. Is this like the dark mycelial network? Like, this is some sort of alternate reality. Fluidic space, but misty. Because it just goes on forever. It reminds me slightly of, like, synapses. Oh, there's the music. We'll be starting over here soon. It's the Misty Mount. Wait. It reminds me a little bit of, like, brain tissue and synapses. The clusters with the things connecting. I don't know why it makes me think of that. Like, the way that... That's what it makes me think of, but I might be completely off base as to patterning and... But animations of, like, brain signals. Oh, it's so creepy. All right. We're gonna get eaten by the sun instead of by an anglerfish. I'm okay with being eaten by the sun instead of an anglerfish. Here it comes. It is a great location. Have I got my ball in the hole yet? I mean... I think it's gone in a few times. It just never came back out. I need to be following the radio signal in order to... Oh, wow. The streaks of blue that penetrated before the main blast was what I wowed about. Well, that was an interesting experience. Terrifying, but interesting. But I have a thought about how to be more productive this time around. We all learned a lot. Oh boy. We are one brave little creature to be doing this over and over and over again in a wooden spaceship. We learned a lot about thrusting. Okay. Dark bramble. Yeah, see, that's the signal I need to follow. That we could not pick up once we were in a few layers. I need to not fall into the sun. I have a problem with not falling into the sun. Everyone could stop holding their breath now, although you should have been breathing before or you wouldn't still be here. Yes. But then again, we are about to re-enter Dark Bramble. Oh boy. But I've learned how not to have my ship get eaten. Watch me get eaten as soon as we go in. Because I said that. Shadows don't need breath, so... It should be less scary. It never has been. Okay, I know that there are a few people in chat who are familiar with the United Kingdom. I've been listening to the Bryant and May Mysteries. They're all set in London. And there's a thing that keeps getting mentioned that I haven't taken the time to look up, but I also don't know what it means. I vaguely have an idea of what it might mean, but there's been repeated mention, like, in referring to people saying that they're going to go play Silly Buggers. Is this a common phrase, Silly Buggers? And to me, it sounds like referring to somebody who's basically doing nonsense or going to go play a prank on somebody. Am I interpreting that correctly? I would appreciate anybody who might be familiar with it. Whether you know. We've lost the signal. Aha! Just means messing around. Okay. But not in... Right. Okay. That makes sense, and that's sort of what I thought it was. But I figure I'm on book, like, 18, and it shows up a couple times every 3 or 4 books. And I just... It never occurred to me to look it up. But then this time when I was listening to it, I was like, I wonder what that really means. Is that a real phrase? The author uses that a lot. And, and it's not a phrase that exists here. Is it a reference to something in particular? Is there an actual game or something called Silly Buggers? These are things that I wondered, but I assume it's just like some weird colloquialism that... Okay. All right, so we made it through the first. Now I need to keep following the signal. Just a general phrase. Okay. figured I had an opportunity with multiple people here that might know. Zeroing in on this time around is difficult. Okay. I know it's in like the mouth of a dead anglerfish. I think it's going to be right beyond this thorn. Yeah. Okay. And from here, I need to follow the beacons to find the knot that I need to shoot the thing into, if I'm remembering properly. Whoops. Just follow these beacons. Follow the bacon. See, when I did this without the ship, I was already struggling to, like, finish without running out of air at this point. So coming in the ship, definitely useful. But it requires much more control than I had when I came in the ship before. Oh, I missed. Darn. Getting it inside this little flower is difficult. Ha! Okay. Follow the bacon road. Follow the bacon road. Follow the bacon road. Follow the bacon, follow the bacon, follow the bacon road. I like that. Yeah, that works. Although, I don't really want to be in a place that has a bacon road. Like a road actually made of bacon? That sounds frightening. All right. So, we follow the scout. But I don't have a picture from the scout. That's weird. I thought I was supposed to have a picture from the scout. Oh. Ha! Okay. For a second. So the scout is supposed to be where the ship is, right? I don't see the ship. Do you see the ship? Huh. I know that when we shot through before, it located a ship. The big ship. I don't like it. Just a tiny bit too loud. I definitely was not quick enough to get up and escape, like eject, but okay. This is like the most challenging thing that I have done in this game. Oh boy. We'll get it though. Maybe it's because you came from Xander's Phoenix Wright stream, but you want to voice an objection to an earlier comment that said this isn't a horror game. Well, for the most part, this game doesn't end up with lots of horror themes. Dark Bramble most definitely is a horror location, but for the most part, the rest of it isn't. But I do know that the DLC is supposed to be much more horror-y. I'm going to the nicer route and assume the going to go the nicer route and assume the Bacon Road is just the path used by the pigs. Okay, but that makes me think that the Bacon Road is the path used by the pigs that are heading to slaughter. The sun is also terrifying? Okay. And I could see how, like, some people just, like, flying around in space in a wooden spaceship would be terrifying, too. I mean, IRL, I wouldn't get in a wooden spaceship and take off into the... Like, I suppose if I was in a time loop, I would eventually get up the courage, but the OSHA violations are terrifying. Well, not everybody has OSHA. That's an American thing. And they just make recommendations. They have no enforcement power. I know. Because if they had enforcement power, my office would be livable. OSHA isn't in video games. I mean, I hope that somebody in video game development offices pays attention to OSHA guidelines. But I know that many times OSHA guidelines aren't followed. Hi, Be Right UK. Thank you for the 500 bits. Sorry if this has been said, but this is less Groundhog Day as Pigs in Space Day. I don't believe that had been said, but you're not wrong. The Harthian Occupational Safety Administration. I'm trying to make it into OSHA. The Occupational Safety Harthian Administration. Which just feels weird phraseology-wise, but we wouldn't have Pokemon gyms. Hosa. We're getting closer. I'm watching the meters and they're ticking down, so we're going in the right direction. It is so hard to be patient. Outer Space Hog Administration. No! Although follow the Bacon Road. We wouldn't have numerous factory levels in old-timey platformers if OSHA was a thing in video games. Oh, can you imagine OSHA in, like, the original Doom? Like the original Doom when it was a platformer? Occupational safety for Harthian astronauts. NeoGuts, I think you earned points with that. Safety Harthian internal team. Detective Zen, I think you also earned points. There'd be a whole Sonic level. Oh dear, Sonic. Can you imagine all the the Koopalings and their castles and the OSHA violations there? All right, we're in the blue, which means we've traveled in the proper direction, but I don't think that's a, I think that's just a floating piece of Gossa. Yeah, it's just like a giant rock. It's not an anglerfish, so that's good. Oh boy. I have seen a video on OSHA for Pokemon gyms, not by OSHA. See, but that, I mean, sometimes an agency doing something fun like that is useful. And at the time that the CDC did tips for preparing for the zombie apocalypse, it was useful. Like it was a good, like, sort of outreach thing that they did. But now people bring it up as a reason not to trust them. So, because people are people. Some theory channel has to have done a series on OSHA violations in video games, right? Probably. Oh gosh, Willy Wonka. So many. I think I always thought that the kids just died. The kids that, because like Charlie would have died if he and his grandfather with the fizzy floaty what's it, like, they would have died. Those blades would have chopped them to bits. So I just assumed that the other kids died. I mean, I guess apart from the one that became smaller by going through the television. Fizzy lifting drink. Yeah, that's Frobskottle? So I don't think there are anglerfish in this area. Okay, I shot through, and it's supposed to be, I just think, is that the ship? It's hard to tell. But it's supposed to be, like, in the location with the big ship. I think it is. I'm just not sure. Well, we're gonna try and track it down. And not make tons of noise while we do it. Not make tons of noise while we do it. Thanks. Thanks, game. Oh boy. Ah! Giant pieces of rock slamming into ship. Thankfully, they're not anglerfish eating me. There's a whole Slugworth blackmailing children thing. That's true. I mean, there's a lot of problems with Wonka. But then again... Wait, who wrote Willy Wonka? My brain was telling me just now that it was Roald Dahl, but I don't know I don't know that that's the case. Okay. Yeah. So, it makes perfect sense. Because, I mean, look at Matilda. Also really effed up. So many anglerfish. I cannot hit buttons. Oh, yeah. I mean, yet again, we bring up an individual who was a garbage human who wrote fiction that we enjoy. Roll. But don't attract the anglerfish. I have to turn towards that. But I have to not attract the anglerfish. Oh, see, there's the eggs right there. But I don't want to be in their eggs. This feels like the most dangerous place. One of my high school English teachers read sections to us from his autobiography. It seems he spent some formative years in British boarding schools, which would have an effect on you. Yeah. Everybody stick your arms out and start paddling. Honestly, I could exit the ship and go just in my suit at this point, but I'm not gonna. I have rolled. I need to thrust a little bit without making noise. Really difficult. Also, don't run into the eggs. Don't run into the eggs. Don't. Oh boy. This is freaking stressful. And tons of fun. This is amazing and really freaking tense. Come on. Roll. There. That's where I want to go. Just right through that orifice. Come on, through the sphincter. It is, or looks like, I don't know. Bright yellow. That's a new color. Have we been in bright yellow before? I don't see a double scout this time. Wait, you're moving to the UK? Oh my gosh. Did we make it? Have I arrived? Did I succeed? I shouldn't count my chickens yet because there could be anglerfish about to swallow me whole. Is that a... That looks like a escape pod. And that looks like a giant ship. I think I'm here. I cannot believe that I succeeded. Like, freaking hardest thing I've ever done in this game. I'm gonna take a breath. Don't start counting your chickens. It'll distract you from your flying. Yeah. Okay. Alright, where's the entrance to this monstrosity? Maybe I should have stayed inside the ship. Well, the ship is right here. What's the worst that could happen? That looks like an entrance, doesn't it? Unless it's an engine. Music starts. Obi-Wan, no. I think this might be an engine. It appears to not be an entrance, whatever it is. I cannot believe I made it here. This is thrilling. Time paradox? Angerfish assault? Run out of bacon? Angerfish. That's what they are officially called, angerfish now. Even if it was a typo, it's perfect. Because they are angy fish, that's for sure. Alright, so this is a ball. I'm running out of fuel. I'm gonna have to go back to my ship and refuel. Because I have yet to figure out how to enter this dang thing when typos work for you. Oh my. Heckity. %50 fuel remaining. Yeah, we're going back to the ship. I'm gonna refuel. Hangry fish. Hey, I see the entrance, or I see a way in, but I'm gonna refuel first. Because that seems like an idea. Nope, 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 don't. Come on. Board the ship. Ha! Yes. Okay. Okay. Fuel. And should I pilot there? I could try. I saw it. It was over here. Bonk. Yeah, right there, right? Doesn't that look like a way in? Maybe? I can't tell. Well, even if it's not a way in, it's something to investigate. Hello. Hey, look. Markers. It's bodies. Be right, UK, thank you for the 256 bits. In your overlay, you ask bits or bytes. After chewing on this for over a little while, I have to ask, why not nibbles? Is that... There are no commas. Is that 1 billion or 10 million? How many zeros is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, no, just 100 million. Or FF. I don't mean to hex this, but a pair of nibbles is less bulky to digest. What is FF in that context? 100 million or FF? I am not a maths person. I feel that I have failed. Well, this doesn't get... Like, am I supposed to find something here? I don't see any way to open any of these doors. Should have been 100. Gotcha. Wait. 256 in binary and hex. But you gave 255. Gotcha. Aha! I am upside down. I'm okay with that. What I need is oxygen. No! No, game, no! Why would you? No! Not fair, game, no! I just got here. I have the settings so that when I'm reading, it's supposed to pause. Felix, this is Eskel's vessel. Something went badly wrong during our warp, and our vessel is mortally wounded. We need help as quickly as possible. Our vessel appears to have... Has it fused with the local environment somehow? There are vines that are now part of the vessel. It's been torn apart from the inside itself. We are abandoning our vessel. Any Nomai clans or spaceflight capable species receiving this message, I implore you, we need your help. Is this broken? Can anyone hear me? Our vessel is dying. We need immediate assistance. Yeah, time didn't stop, but oh, heckity. I have no idea. I've got to find a faster way here. We now know that. I wish I could have gravity. Aw. I thought I activated something, but I didn't. Did I just not quite get it where it needs to be? Well, it doesn't matter, because I'm about to explode. Oh, no, I think I had it the wrong way around. I was the one who said what could go wrong. What could go wrong? I could run out of time. All right. I got there successfully. Now I need to do it faster. I made it! And then the sun exploded. Welcome back, Adventures of Tony. Okay. Faster. Must go faster. Must go faster. Must go faster. I don't know how many of his movies he says that in. I know for certain Jurassic Park, Independence Day, and the sequel to Independence Day. I think the 6th Jurassic Park movie as well. So that's 4. I don't think Pennsylvania 65000 that he ever says must go faster. But I'm curious as to how many movies he says must go faster in. And my brain knows who I'm talking about, but cannot give me his name right now. I'm sure one of you remember. Thank you, Jeff Goldblum. Right. Independence Day was a callback to Jurassic Park, and I'm fairly certain I think he says it again in the Independence Day sequel, but I've only seen that a couple times, so I can't be 100% certain. And he doesn't say it in The Lost World. And then he's not in Jurassic Park 3, except for maybe a cameo. And he's not in the first 2 of the second trilogy, but he's in the 6th movie, and I think they bring it back then, too. I don't think he says it in Thor Ragnarok. Same character, yeah. It's sort of become a thing, like any movie he's in, though, just kind of watching to see if he will say it. Okay, come on. Come on, Otto. It wants me to... I don't think it matters which one I go in. Stop! I have to not slam into the planet by trying to go too fast. Not all situations necessitate going faster. In this case, I need to go faster. I need more thrust. Quiet thrust, but thrust nonetheless. All right. I believe this will be Anglerfish Central. Aw, heck. Game, why are you being mean to me? Yeah. Blue? No, wait, blue is stones. Or green, or whatever color this is. Aqua. Jeff Goldblum and Christopher Walken are the two people who can get away with this. Right. I don't believe there are anglerfish in here. So I just need to locate the ship so I can launch. Although, I'm not even sure I need the beacons to navigate anymore. But we'll do the thing. Because I go into the red, and then from there I go into the yellow. Okay. Ah! I'm going too fast. Speed run! Not speed run. I am not a speed runner in any way. All right. Cool. And off we go into the scary red yonder. Egg chamber. Here we come. I need to be at velocity when I enter the egg chamber. Yes? Yes. So that I can cut thrust as soon as we get in. Because I can't touch any buttons right now. Until I get near the eggs, and then I can navigate. But I'm definitely moving faster through this part than I was last time. Here comes Speed Racer. He's a demon on wheels. Be very, very quiet. Anglerfish are hunting us. Just thrust ever so slightly. Don't even want to make noise. Forward momentum. I just went to the loo and got jump scared by a false widow. Neoguts, I'm so... Like, I'm sorry, but now you have to burn the house down. I hope that you have an easy time finding a new place to live. I can pass with shadows. Can't have as much momentum as you want. Aw. Hey, we're already here, though. I did good. And look, it drops you out right where you need to be, and I just didn't notice. I should rename that spell in my character sheet. Wait, what spell? Oh, Pass with Shadows? Alright. What is with the noise? Hi, all you dead things. I am sorry that you died. I'm trying to save me and my entire species, and possibly yours as well. All right. We read the thing. I'm sure there's probably more to read, but this. Let's push this marble up. And you do what? Anything? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, that changed something around, didn't it? Well, heckity heckity. Come on. Oh, what? It's a whole new puzzle. I don't know how to solve. I need a symbol. I need a symbol. Well, one of the sides doesn't have a marble. Two of them do. I have no idea what I need to put on them. That's wondrous. Good. I'm so glad for me. Yeah, we're not going to finish this ship tonight. But we'll have something to work on next week for sure. And that brings it back to the tower. Okay. What be you? Do you need fixing? I'll fix you if I can. Pick up warp core. Insert warp core. Okay. I don't know if I have any way to refuel at the moment. And I'm running out of fuel. I read this one or a different one? Boy, if I could get gravity working, it'd be wonderful. What happened to all their wonderful little pathways that had gravity rocks so that you could stand on them? Ah! To any Nomai clans whose vessels can hear this message. It's clear the universe is dying. There are fewer and fewer resources and safe places within space now, so my clan and I believe the best option is for all of our clans to stay together. If you can reach the Gloaming Galaxy, we've found that Blackrock's suns are fairly stable, and life in this star system is comparatively thriving. We live in relative safety. If you prefer to continue exploring alone, no, you will be on your own. Bromy. Canna, we're making our way to you. It's good to hear from you, Bromy. We'll watch for your vessel. Ah. Oh, come on. Has anyone heard from Neem? His clan was on its way to our vessel, but they never arrived, and he hasn't sent any messages. I'm beginning to worry. That is unsettling. It reminds me of that old myth my grandfather used to tell, the disappearance of Escall. Old myth? I remember hearing that story as a child. One day, Escall's vessel simply stopped responding. The other clans searched and searched, but found no trace. It was as if their missing friends had warped out of existence. No, they just came here. That's no myth, friends. Eskel's clan existed, and their story was real. I don't know why Hyssop sounds like that, but... What a curious event to have passed into myth. Our ancestors' ancestors were told that story when they were young. Are you sure it's true, Hyssop? It was a very long time ago, but yes, my clan's ancestors searched for Eskel's clan for a long time, but in the end, none of them were ever seen again. It's the only time in our history a vessel has ever disappeared in this way. Hyssop, I hope you aren't comparing Eskel's story to my clan's vessel. This is a long conversation. Neem, my friend, we feared you were gone. A lot of different individuals talking. Not yet, we aren't, but nearly. We found trouble during our warp. The triple suns of the bright spark star system exploded, and it was only a lucky coincidence we weren't caught in the blast. We'll meet you soon, Canna. I'm relieved your clan is safe, Neem. It's good to hear your words. Any vessels nearby, remember to be extremely cautious of potentially unstable stars, which is most of them now. The time now is 8:50 Eastern Daylight Time, and this stream time loop is coming to an end. Please brace for impact. Thank you, Hannah. Their friend Meme. All right, so that was a lengthy conversation. I still don't have a symbol. Like, what do I put in the... There's got to be a way to find... There's got to be a clue. I don't have a clue. All right, let's look at this. It doesn't really help me. That doesn't help me much. All right. This seems like it's got to be the control mechanism, right? Right? What happens if I just do that? Fuel level critical. Of course it is. I think I need to get the marble there. Somehow. Shoot. I need fuel. Back to the ship. Quick as you please. Don't want to end up on my knees. Wrong way. Using oxygen. Can I fly the ship in there? I wonder. No. It's too big. Fine, fine, fine. Well, I can at least refuel. It would have been too easy if I could bring the ship in with me. All right. Anybody got any theories as to shape? Do I need to form a shape? I feel like I got to shape something, right? Well, we'll see. Maybe not. Maybe I just needed to pull it around the side. Maybe it's all... Yeah, not that. Dang it. This is really difficult. Come on. Come on. Come on, marble. Marble. Oh, I did something. I have no idea what. Does not appear that I did anything useful. There's got to be more clues, right? What happens? I've got the warp drive in place now. What? Oh. Down. So hard. Wish I had magnet boots. Well, that does nothing. I need to move the thing with the thing. I mean, right now it's just experimentation, because I have no idea. Maybe there's another part of the ship. No, the other thing. I mean, there's the lights, but that doesn't... Chancellor Gorkon is happy you don't. There's gotta be a shape that makes sense. Wasn't there something about... I think I have to go read at the ship. Yeah, 50%. It's the wrong direction again. Follow the bodies. Usually there's a lot more information sitting around on these derelict vessels. There's a lot of information, it's just in the form of bodies, and the bodies can't be read. So... Why can't I speak with dead? Let me speak with dead! Wait, how did my ship get so far away? Come back here, ship. Don't leave. It's log, it's log. Don't leave me, ship. I need you. Whew. Alright. We definitely got a new update to the entries, so let's take a look. The vessel. I reached the vessel. I found the derelict Nomai vessel deep within Dark Bramble. The vessel's warp core is long dead. I activated a 3-sided pillar on the vessel's bridge that appears to be some sort of input device. The Nomai tried to call for help, but the vessel's outgoing message system broke during the crash. The vessel can still hear incoming messages from other Nomai vessels. The remaining Nomai clans are regrouping in response to the impending death of the universe. It doesn't say that there's more to discover here. Does that mean I found everything I need to? I assume at some point I'm going to have to come back here and actually use that communicator, but I don't know what to do with it yet. So that would leave just Ash Twin Project, except... right after I installed the DLC, there was a reference saying Deep Space Radio. I need to go to the Deep Space Radio satellite, I think, to start the DLC. Currently, that's all that I can do according to the note system. Yeah. Which leaves only one question mark, which is, Ash Twin project, which I don't want to do until we've done the DLC. I don't know the way out, but we're going to try and exit. Although it's entirely possible that I will be escaping from stream very soon, because if Eric is... Oh my gosh, directly out into space? You're kidding. Of course. Oh, well, and the sun's about to explode anyway, so. Wait, where's the deep space? On unknown signal on Timber Hearth? Say what now? Oh, and Eric has indeed actually just gone live. So we're gonna be popping over there. Extremely shortly? I lost the chat window. Ah! I was prepared. So yeah, we're going to be hopping over to Eric's stream here in just a second for some Baldur's Gate 3. Why am I getting deep space radio signal from Timber Hearth? All I have to do to save is die, so it won't be that hard. But it should be just a moment or so, because Eric will have a loading screen before he's actually live. So I've got my autopilot taking me to Timber Hearth. Entirely possible that I will just fly into the sun. I mean, the sun's going to explode soon anyway, but if I can make progress on figuring out where the DLC entry is... Yeah, the music is starting right now, so... Where is it? Whoa, the tower? It's this tower. This is me using every single second that I have as the sun explodes to figure out what the heck is going on. And we're recording. It's been 2 days since the launch of the Deep Space satellite, and I'm about to view the first batch of photos. Let the record show, on this historic day, Outer Wilds Ventures has... Ah! They're printing! They're printing! Here they come! Stars above, will you look at that? There's Brittle Hollow, and look there! That's Hollow's lantern. And there's Giant's Deep, and the Quantum Moon! I'm speechless, completely speechless. Every single astral body in our magnificent solar system, looking stunning from every angle in each of these 3 images, and in color no less. Now this is art. I could stare at these photos forever. Doesn't Timber Hearth look tiny from... Hold on, what is that? That can't be right. That's not even possible. Am I interpreting this photo correctly? What's even stranger is, it doesn't show up in either of the other photos, just this one. That's where we're gonna leave it until next week. But I have a feeling that is going to be our entry point to the DLC, which we will explore beginning next week. As soon as this gets me back to the wake up screen, it will have saved. I did. I feel like I timed that really, really well. I learned from the best. All right. Let's pop to the credits screen. We are going to be raiding over to 16-bit Eric, who I never, ever, ever get to raid, but who raids me for the archives stream often enough. Eric is going to be playing Baldur's Gate 3 with Noir, Jake, and Question Mark. Or we could go straight to Ash. No, but I don't want to accidentally finish the game, because the DLC is supposed to be done before you finish the game. So that's where we're going next. But thank you so much for the resubscriptions. Be Right UK, Adventures of Tony. Oh gosh, come on. My windows are all hecked up. Be Right UK, Adventures of Tony, and Detective Zen. Thank you for the resubscriptions. Thank you to Woody Scales and Fierce Axolotl for the recent follows. Thank you, Be Right UK, for the bits. And thank you, Stephen Joyce, for the raid earlier. Thank you all so very much for joining me today. And of course, thank you to my wonderful mods. We will be raiding, as I said, over to 16-bit Eric. Just, one of my absolute favorite people in the entire world. So I would appreciate it if you would drop a raid call in when we get over there. It is hashtag Rogue Raid. It comes in subscriber and non-subscriber varieties. So feel free to copy and paste, but it is hashtag Rogue Raid. I will be live next on Wednesday at 2:30 p.m. Eastern for Archival Adventures. And then coming up on Saturday is Retro Roguery with Worlds of Ultima. And then on Sunday will be Space Sunday with Mass Effect Andromeda this week. So I hope I will see you for one of those. If not, next Monday night, same time, same channel, right back here to hopefully start the Outer Wilds DLC, whatever the subtitle for that is. I don't know, but I'm having a blast with this game. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope I will see you all again very soon. Until I do, get out there and do some shenanigans.